Hello, this is kind of my tribute to the 15 years of 9/11, the evolution of homesteading slash prepping, whatever. This was my back in the 90s. I built this rifle, very similar to the USMC A2. Enjoy this rifle a lot. It's very good. I have just updated it with a much better trigger here within the last year. But other than that, it's pretty much, I did add these rails, tried going with a laser on it, put a light on it. That was kind of good. Did that about 8 years ago, and I didn't like the laser very much. The light serves its purpose, but it just it wasn't as good. This is a nice, it is what it is rifle. Enjoy it a lot. I do have a carbine version that I built in the 80s parts kit, and that one was or is that my nephew's. He's using it. That's the thing that's kind of nice on protecting some of this stuff. You got to take care of your family. Here's my M14. This is kind of my basic go-to rifle. Has been since back then. I bought this in 86, 87, something like that, maybe that era. But very nice rifle. Under 2 minutes of angle. It's, not drop dead, but it's damn good. I figured out a load that I really like, and I loaded up a couple thousand rounds of it. I do think that's a good idea if you put on there what your what it is when you loaded it up. LC87 is the brass on this one, 150 grain. PSP, CL, flat base, WLR primers, 41 grains, 2230/S. That was a surplus. I bought several kegs of that stuff, and actually still got a little bit of that back here. But data powder, I bought all that late, or probably the early 90s. But this is a beautiful rifle. I love it. It's dropped bears in its tracks, so it does the job. 12 gauge 870. I like that. Do have the light on this one. It's up close and personal. Kind of sits by the door. It does that job as well. Had it since, I don't even know, 82, 3, something like that. I've been building these. This is kind of my new evolution of builds. I built, let's see, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, my buddy, we wanted to go with the 6.5 Creedmoor. So I built this one for me, and then I built one for him. And we've got the 6.5 Creedmoor and the 308. So we basically had one lower, and then we had two uppers that went on, and then we included the folding stock. Well, I just acquired another lower. That way I basically have both units ready to roll. And I do like these a lot. I am going to put a different front or flash hider on the 6.5 Creedmoor, but they do their job. They're shooting. I do need to spend a lot more time with them both. This is that 6.5 Creedmoor's got this is one of the nice little, how do I get this to open up here? There we go. Just a nice little bipod. That way you can carry it and shoots off the bench pretty well. And I just kind of bounce in. I'm changing my scope mounts on it. I've got some of these. There's my scopes that I guess I've been trying with them there. Mueller brand. It's kind of they've got some nice stuff. I like them. Decent price. Good glass. Then here are my little carry guns, my vehicle guns. I like them. They're kind of nice. I've been piddling with building those here this last year. Bought some of the twist barrels, 16-inch twist barrels, but they're just a nice little plinker and a get home gun, whatever you want to call it. But I've got one for the pickup, one for the car. That way, whichever I'm going in. And then I do like these from Bravo Company, the little inserts, and then you can adjust that. But I've put them pretty much on all of these. It takes care of. Here's my older style. I've got, but it's a lot heavier for the sling swivel. This one's got that sling swivel on there. I'll have to be trading it out. Just getting into the 300s. Marked it just to make sure I don't end up dropping a 5.56 round in there, but like it. Seems to be pretty good so far. Once I can get a silencer, that's kind of the whole purpose of the 300 is for silencer. But this is my tribute to 9/11, kind of the evolution made on firearms and just for the homesteading years ago. These were kind of the pre Y2K, the 90s, back in when you were a prepper. These are kind of the newer. We're a homesteader now. I'm out, actually got a farm, and it's kind of a different world, but I enjoy it. It's the changes that we're having. But like I said, this is the evolution, and 15 years of after 9/11. Just wanted to do a little tribute one. Thank you.